So can I?
How much? 7.
So
Okay,
can
all
I?
of you, please.
Uh, so x is equals to 3 by 4.
X is equal to
3 by 4.
3 by 2.
No, sir. 3 by 4.
3 by 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let others try to. So Ansa and Vikas, have you got the answer? Please give me an answer.
3 by 4.
3 by 4. And Vikas? 3 by 4. Okay, so now let's me do it. So we have half into x minus half is equal to 1 by 8. So this 1 by 2 is getting multiplied here. So if we take this 1 by 2 in right side, okay, so let's take this 2. So as 2 is getting divided, so let's take this 2 here. So it will get it will come here in multiplication. I mean like this. Okay, as 2 is in division here, so it will come into multiplication this side. So we will have 1 by 4 here. Okay, now this 1 by 2 will get added this side. So if you take LCM as 4, we'll have 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 is correct. Now let's move to the second one. So question number second, please keep your video off.
Okay,
So
sir.
now question number 2 it says that the perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Okay, so there is a swimming pool which is rectangular and whose perimeter is 144 meter. Okay, and then it says that if its length is 2 meter, more twice of its breadth. So let's we need length and breadth, two things we need here in the case of rectangular. So you can consider any of this as we will start with its second line as we need first length and breadth. So let's consider from it here. So for second line says it's if length is 2 meter more twice of its breadth. So if we consider breadth as x, then its length will be twice of this, 2 meter more than x plus 2. Okay,
2x plus 2.
I mean let
2x plus 2.
the
Breadth be x.
breadth be x. So now its length will be equal to
2x plus 2.
how much will be length?
2x plus 2.
X plus 2.
No, sir. Sir, 2x plus 2. Because, sir,
Why
उन्होंने लिखा
2x
है कि
plus
क्योंकि सर
more
उन्होंने
than
लिखा है
twice of its breadth?
कि
Okay.
more than twice its breadth.
Okay, so it's saying more than twice of its breadth. So twice of its breadth means 2x and then plus 2. So this is equal to its length. So we have now its breadth as well as its length. Now in the first line, if you read the first line again, then it says the perimeter of the rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Okay, so if perimeter is 154 meter, then here we can find the perimeter as we have breadth and length. So we know that the perimeter of a rectangular is equal to 2 times of
L plus
length
B.
plus breadth.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so we
So we
just
can form
use
an
this
equation.
formula. So 2 times of, now length is 2x plus 2
Plus
and
x.
breadth is x here, and this is equal to 154. Okay, so now
Sir, we
please
have the
solve this
equation.
linear equation and find x.
Yes,
All
sir.
of you please solve this linear equation and tell me the x, what will be the x here?
Sir, can I?
Yeah, Karmania, your voice is very low actually, so I'm not being able to hear you actually.
Yes, sir. Sir, can I?
Answer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please solve yourself on your copy.
Sir, solved. X is equals to 25.
Okay, then let's wait for others. Let others solve also.
Okay, sir.
Sir, 25.
25. Okay. So all of you getting 25 here. So let me check it. So in this case, this 2 will come in division here, and this 2x plus x, they will get added. So we will have 3x plus 2 is
Sir, I
equal to
have done this question.
4 by 2. So we will have 3x plus 2 is equal to 77.
5.
So this will be
Yes, sir.
equal to 77 minus 2, that is equal to 75.
25.
So it means x is equal to 25. So that is right. So what will be, this is our breadth,
X is
right?
equals to-
As we have considered breadth as x. So what will be the length here? Please find length, all of you.
Yes, sir. Sir, length is 52 meter.
Length is 2x plus 2. So just put length is 2x plus 2. So
Yes,
just
sir.
put the value of x here in this length is equal to 2x plus 2.
Sir, 52 meter.
Yeah, so this will be equal to 52, right? 2 into
Sir,
20.
52.
Yeah, 52. Correct. Okay, so it is done.
Yes, sir.
Now
So
let's
we have
move
to
to the
find length and breadth.
third
Yes.
question.
Yes, sir.
So third one says that the base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3 centimeter. Okay, so base is already given. The base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3 centimeter. And then it says the perimeter of the triangle is this 4 2 by 15 centimeter. Then what is the length of either of the remaining equal side? So it means what is happening here? There is a isosceles triangle, okay, in which these two sides are equal. These two sides are equal, and it is its base, and base is given that base is equal to 4 by 3 centimeter, and these two sides which are equal are unknown. Okay, so we are going to consider this equal side as x. So we are considering that this is equal to x, and as they are equal, so both will be equal to x. So now we have all three sides. Okay, so here we are going to consider, so, and it says the perimeter of the triangle is this. Okay, so now we have, as we have all three sides, and we know that the perimeter of triangle is equal to sum of all sides. Okay, so here you can write first the length of
Both sides be x.
equal sides be x. Okay, so now we have length, consider length as x. So we have three sides, two of them as x, and one is 4 by 3 centimeter. And we have the perimeter that is given, which is equal to, if we multiply it, then we have 15 into 4. 15 into 4 is 60 plus 2, 62.
62 by 15.
15. So this is the perimeter, right? And now we can find the perimeter using the formula that will be equal to x plus 4 by 3.
3.
So this is our
Equation.
perimeter. Now again we have a linear equation. So please, all of you, solve your linear equation and find x, and that will be our answer.
Yes, sir. Sir, can I?
Yes. How much?
Sir, x is equals to 7 by 5.
Okay, let's other try.
Both sides, both. Yes, sir. So
Yeah,
both sides equal to 7 by 5.
okay. Yeah, answer and Vikas. Vikas have given 7 by 5 also.
7 by 5.
7 by 5. Okay, correct. So 7 5 by 5 is our length of both equal sides. Okay, so this we have done the question number 3 now. Now we will move to the question number 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let's read the question number 4. The question number 4 says that the sum of two number is 95. Okay, so here we have given sum of two numbers, and it says that if one exceed the other by 15, find the numbers. So there are two numbers and one of them exceeds the other by 15. So we have already done this type of question here. So let's what we will do here, we will consider any one number as x. So let one
सर
number,
हमें सर सेकंड नंबर के बारे में सर चीजें ज्यादा दे रखी हैं, तो हमें सर फर्स्ट नंबर को x लेट करना चाहिए.
yeah, you can consider any number. Okay, it is referring as one number, but there is nothing like first number and second number. Okay, so any number can be anyone. Okay, so if you consider first number or second number, so just consider that one of them is x, so other number will be, as one number exceeds the other by 15, so other number will be equal to x plus 15.
15.
Okay, as it exceed the other one by 15. Okay, so both number we have now, one is x, another one is x plus 15, and it says that the sum of two number is 95.
X
So
plus
if we
15.
add these two, then we should get 95. So we have to find sum of these two. So x plus 15, that should be equal to 95. So this is the linear equation. Just solve the linear equation and find x.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So can I?
Yeah.
Sir, x is equals to 40. The first number is equals to 40.
X is equal to 40. Okay, Vikas has
40,
also answered 40.
40.
Okay.
And-
What will be
and sir-
second number then?
Sir, 55. Sir, we
What?
have, सर हम सर इसे दो तरीके से कर सकते हैं सर. सेकंड नंबर 55 बनेगा सर, क्योंकि सर पहला नंबर हमें मिल गया है, तो सर हमें इसमें कहा है कि दो नंबर का सम 95 है, तो हम सर 95 में से 40 माइनस भी कर सकते हैं. और सर यहाँ x सेकंड नंबर की वैल्यू दे रखी है x plus 15.
Yeah.
तो सर x हमारा 40 आया, तो 40 plus 15 is equals to 55.
Okay, answer. Have you got the second number? Answer. Have you got the second number?
55.
55, right? How have you got the second number? You can either add x plus 15, so 40 plus 15, that will give us 55.
55.
Okay, or you can subtract. So we have completed the question number 4 also. Now we will move to the question number 5. Now in question number 5, it is a one type of question where ratios will be given two numbers are in the ratio. Okay, so we have given the two numbers are in the ratio 5:3. What is the meaning of this line? This is very important. You need to understand this, because there will be many questions based on the same line, where you will be given
Yes, sir.
ratios. Okay, as soon as not in only 8th class, I think after that in next class also. Okay, next your sessions also, you will find many questions based on the same line. You will find there that ratios will be given and you have to solve there. So in this type of question, what is the meaning that two numbers are in the ratio 5:3? It means if we cut
5x.
two numbers, like let's consider two numbers 15 and 20. So if you divide, if you write them in this way, 15 by 20, and cut it, then you will see that we are getting 5 3 ja 15 and 5 4 ja 14. So we are getting 3 by 4. It means 3:4 are their ratio. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
सर लेकिन
sir.
इसमें सर
Saying
हमें
that
वैल्यू नहीं दे रखी.
sorry,
सर लेकिन इसमें सर हमें वैल्यू नहीं दे रखी, तो हमें सर क्या इन्हें x
I'm
लेना
just
पड़ेगा?
explaining it the meaning. I'm just explaining the meaning of ratio. Okay, Parmania.
Yes, sir.
I'm not explaining this question right now. So I'm just explaining the what is the meaning of this question. So okay, so it's saying that we have to find two numbers whose ratio will be equal to 5:3. So we don't know about that numbers. Okay, so in this type of question, what we do, whenever we will have given the ratio, we will consider, let the numbers be 5x and 3x.
3x.
Why we have considered 5x and 3x? Because the ratios are given here are 5:3. So if you see, if we
know the
divide
numbers.
5x upon 3x, we will always get 5:3. Okay, so we are getting the required ratios. That is why we have considered the two numbers as 5x into 3x. Now we have to find the x, and when we multiply them by 5 and 3, we will get both the numbers. So now this is we have considered these two numbers as 5x and 3x. Now it says that in the second line it says if they differ by 18. What is the meaning of the differ by? Matlab difference between them. Okay, so if we subtract the higher number from the lower number, we should got 18 here. Okay, so if we can write it like this: 5x minus 3x should be equal to 18. Okay, so by subtracting these two numbers, we should get 18. So this is our linear equation. Now we have to find x here. Please, all of you, please try and find the x.
Sir, can I?
Yes.
Sir, x is equals to 9.
X is equals to 9.
X is equal to 9. Okay, so everyone got the x is equal to 9. Now
Yes,
we have
sir.
to find.
So first
Now we
number
have to
is
find. Yeah.
5
Now
into-
we have to find two numbers. So as I already told, so find the two numbers. We need to find 5x and 3x. Okay.
So
So
5 into
numbers
9.
will be equal to
5 into 9 is equals
5x.
to
That is
45.
5 into 9.
Is equals to 45. First number will be 45, and second number will be 3x is equals to 3 into 9 is
That will
equals
be
to
equal to
27.
27. Okay. So 9 into 3, that will be equal to 27. So these are the two numbers, 45 and 27.
Sir, always
Okay.
we have to agar sir this type of question will come, we have to let them be x, this x and this x.
Yes, whenever we will be given ratios, we will always consider x multiplied by the given ratio. Okay, if it will be given 3:4, we will
Yes,
consider
yes.
3x and 4x as the numbers, or anything whatever will be given there. Okay,
Yes.
this in this way we will consider in this type of question where
And
ratio.
And sir, they always get minus.
No, that is not. That depends on the second line. You need to return. That depends on the second line. It is written in the second line, right? That if they differ by 18, if there will be written that the sum of the two number is 90. In that case, we add this to 5x plus 3x is equal to 90. So that depends on the second condition, right? So here the second condition was that if they differ by 18, that is why we are subtracting. Okay, it is not
Yes, sir.
that always in the ratios question or we will always subtract it. Okay, that depend on the condition that will be given in your question. Now we have done the with question number 5 also. Now we will move to question number 6. Now question number 6 says that 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. Now this type of questions we have already done. So
Yes, sir.
as it is saying the 3 consecutive numbers, 3 consecutive integers. So let's start with its x. So let's consider
X.
the first integer be x. Let
X.
And second integer be x plus
Yes.
1.
yeah, x plus 1 and x plus 2.
X
Okay,
plus
so
2.
okay, and then we have to add all these 3 and this should be equal to 51.
15.
Please
1.
try all of
51.
you.
Yes, sir.
That first integer be x.
3 is equals to 51. 2x plus 3x plus 3. 91. 48 by 3. 48. 2. 48 by 3 is 16. There was a 16. Sir, x is equals to 16. Sir,
Yeah, yes. I'm listening.
the
So
x
yeah,
is equals to 16. So
okay.
first consecutive number is 16. The second consecutive number is x plus 1 is equals to 16. 16 plus 1 is equals to 17. And the third consecutive number is x plus 2. 16 plus 2 is equals to 18.
Okay. Yeah, Ansa, have you got the same numbers?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
great.
am I right?
Yes, yes, right.
So
Okay.
the
So
three
we have,
consecutive numbers are 16, 17, and
yeah,
18.
we have completed the question number 6 also. Now let's move to the question number 7.
7.
So now in the question number 7, it says the sum of again 3 consecutive multiples of 8. So this is the important. We have also done the same type of question, I think. So it says the sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 8. So what it is saying that the numbers of multiples of 8. It means you can say multiples of 8 like 8, 16,
8,
like table of 8, right?
16. Yes, sir.
24. So these are consecutive multiples of 8. Okay, anything which it comes in the table of 8. Okay, so these are the consecutive multiples of 8, but we know that we don't know that where to start. It can start from 8, it can start from 16, it can start from 24, but it will be in this way. Okay, right?
Sir, then we can let them 8x first number.
Yeah, so what is happening here? You will see here how can we consider this, that the properties of this is the difference of between this any 2 is always 8, right? You can see their difference is 8 only. So if there will be consecutive multiples of 8, the difference between every 2 will be 8. Okay, like we in the question before this, the question number 6, we are adding 1 as they are consecutive integers. Okay, but here these are consecutive multiples of 8 here. So the difference between the two numbers should be equal to 8. So if we consider one number as x, then another number will be x plus 8.
1.
And
X
then
plus
again x
8.
plus 8 plus 8. That will be give us x plus 16. Okay.
16.
This will be our 3 numbers here.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And then it says the sum of, then again we have to add all these 3 and that is equal to 888. Okay. So please try this one.
Yes, sir. 8x plus x plus 1, 1x plus 2x plus 2, 8, 8, 8x plus 6 plus 2 plus 6 Sir, x is equals to 36.
X is equal to 36, but
Yes,
36
sir.
is not divisible by 8.
Sir, I will do it again. So 32.
The 32 is possible, but please check your calculation. But 32 will not give us the sum 888. Okay, the sum is 888 here. So I don't think 32 will be right answer. So please check, all of you.
So first number will be 288.
Yes, 288 is possible.
एंड सर सेकंड नंबर विल बी सर जैसे आपने बताया कि उसमें प्लस होते जाएंगे मल्टीपल्स, तो सर फर्स्ट में जैसे पहले में आया 280 प्लस, तो उसमें हमने 8 प्लस कर दिया, फिर दूसरे में 2 आया, 280 में
Yes,
प्लस
so
हमने 16
288,
कर
then
दिया,
296, then 304.
304. So these are the three consecutive multiples are 288, 296 and
These are the three
304.
consecutive multiples of 8. You can check, you can divide it by 8. Okay, it should get divisible by 8. It must get divisible by 8 because if you divide, you will get 8 3 are 24 and 8 3 are 24 and 4 8 48. So 8 6 are 48. So by 36 it will divide it. Okay, so all of these three is multiple of 8.
8.
Yeah, answer. Have you got the answer?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's move to the next one. Now next we have the three consecutive integers are such that when they are taken in increasing order, so these are consecutive integers again. Okay, so we are going to consider it like same as the question number 6. So let's consider the three numbers as x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. So these are our three numbers, consecutive integers. Okay, now it says that the second line is very important here. It says that when they are taken in increasing order, so we have already considered it in increasing order as x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Now it says that and multiplied by 2 3 4 respectively. Okay, so we have to write it in increasing order and multiply by 2 3 4 respectively, means this will get multiplied by 2, this will by 3 and this will get multiplied by 4. Okay, and then we have to add them and this should be equal to 74. Okay, so this will be our equation. What will be equation? That x will get multiplied by 2, x plus 1 will get multiplied by 3 and x plus 2 will get multiplied by 4 and this is equal to 74. Okay, so this is the linear equation, required linear equation. Now you can solve and find x. All of you please try. Okay, done. So here what we will have 2x plus, now 3 will get multiplied to both the here 3x and 1. So 3x plus 3 Similarly, 4x plus 8, and this is equal to 74.
सर अब हम x वाली टर्म्स को एक साथ करेंगे और नंबर्स को एक साथ. तनु
How much answer?
wait.
So if we add, we will have 2x plus 3x plus 4x, that is 9x. So we are getting x is equal to 7.
Sir, it is 7.
Yes, it is 7. Find another two numbers also, x plus 1 and x plus 2. So that will be equal to 8 and 9. So numbers are 7, 8 and 9.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now in the next one you can see again the question, this is in the ratio. So as I already discussed that whenever it will be given in the ratio, so here we are given the ages. Okay, so the ages of Rahul and Harun are in the ratio of 5:7. So we are going to consider their ages as 5x and 7x. So let's consider age of Rahul as 5x and age of Harun
5x.
is 7x.
Harun is equals to 7x.
Yeah, so these are their ages 5x and 7x that we have considered. Now next line is important. Next line says that 4 years later, 4 years later matlab 4 years, after 4 years from now, their ages will be sum of
Plus
their
4.
ages is 6 years. So 4 year later means we are going to add 4.
5x plus 4.
Yeah, you are going to add 4 in both. Okay, so 4 year later,
On their ages.
4 years later, so their ages will be, age of Rahul will be 5x plus 4 and age of Harun will be 7x plus 4. And then it says that if you sum these two, age of Rahul and age of Harun, you should get 56.
56.
So 5x plus 4 plus
Plus
7x
7x
plus 4,
plus
that
4 is equals to 56.
please solve, all of you, find x.
Yes, sir. 4, 5x plus. So x is equals to 4.
X is equal to 4.
4. So Rahul's age be 5x is equals to 5 into 4. Rahul's age be 20 years. And Harun's present age be 7x is equals to 7 into 4 is equals to 28. Rahul's present age is 20 years and Harun's present age is 28 years. Sir, am I
Okay.
right?
Yes, yes, it is right answer. Have you got the same answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. So we have completed the question number 9. Now we will move to the question number
Yes, sir.
10. So just
10.
hold it. Let me bring the question number 10 here. Okay. So here is our question number 10. So question number 10 says the number of boys and girls in a class are again it is this question is of ratio. So we are going to consider the same way. The number of boys will be equal to how much
7x.
number of boys?
7x.
7x, right? And number of girls will be equal to number of boys. We will consider
5x.
number of boys as 7x and number of girls
7x.
as
5x.
5x. Okay.
And
Now it says
sir,
in the next, yeah. Now in the
sir,
next line it says the number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. So number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. If it means if we add 8 in the number of girls, we should get the number of boys. Okay.
yes, sir.
So number of girls is 5x. So if we
5x plus 8.
add 8 in this, then it should be equal to 7x. Okay.
So
So
5x
this is
plus 8 is equals to 7x. So this
yes.
is the
So this is
equation.
our linear equation. Now just
Yes,
solve
sir.
this linear equation and find the x.
7x is equals to 8. 8 is equals to 7. So x is equals to 4.
X is equal to 4. Okay. All of you getting x is equal
Yes,
to
sir.
4, right?
So,
Okay. Yeah.
sir, total
So x
number
is
of
equal to
boys.
4.
Sir, total.
Now you have to find yes. Now you have to find number of boys and number of girls. So please find the number of boys first and number of girls. So what is the
Yes,
number
sir.
of boys here?
So 28.
28.
7x is equals to 7 into 4 is equals to 28.
Yeah. So number
And-
of boys
and
is 28 and
And
number of girls will be
girls are 5x. 5x is equals to 5 into
So
4 is equals
if
to
you read the
28.
last line of the question, it says what is the total class strength? Means what we are going to do?
So total number of boys plus total number of girls is equals to total strength of class.
Yes. So just add this two. That will give us the total
28
strength
plus
of the
28 plus 20 is
48.
equals to 48.
48. Okay, so 48 is the answer.
Yes,
So
sir.
this was our question number 10.
10.
Now we will do the question number 11. Let's move to the question number 11. So question number 11 says, the Baichung's father is 26 younger than
So what's the name?
Baichung. Okay,
Baichung.
Baichung's father is 26 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather. Okay, and 29 years older than Baichung. So it is all, if you see, there are 3 persons here. Okay, one is the person whose name is
So Baichung's father, and Baichung's grandfather.
yeah. There are 3 persons. One is this Baichung, and one is Baichung father's. And another is Baichung's grandfather. Okay, so there are 3 persons which are named in this question. So I'm just writing down. I'm just trying to break the question so that we can easily understand it. So there are 3 persons here. Okay, Baichung's fathers, and Baichung's grandmother. And then it says the Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather. So there is some age of Baichung's grandfather. So let's consider the Baichung's grandfather as X. Okay, so I'm considering this X. Okay, you can consider any, but I'm starting with this one. Okay,
because
so
sir,
I'm considering.
it will easy sir, because Baichung's, क्योंकि सर Baichung और Baichung के जो ग्रैंडफादर है उनकी चीजें ज्यादा गिवन है, तो हमें सर Baichung's के फादर की एज लेट एक्स करनी चाहिए.
Okay, we will discuss that. Okay, so I'm considering this as X. So if Baichung's grandfather is X, then as for the first line, it says the Baichung's grandfather as X. Okay, so I have considered the Baichung's grandfather's age as X. Now, as for first line, it says the Baichung's father is 26 year younger. Okay, it means it should be equal to x minus 26.
X minus
Okay.
20.
If it is x, then it should be equal to x minus 26, as it is 26 year younger than Baichung's grandfather. Okay, so we have two ages now. Now let's come to the next part that says and. So and means
Sir,
it's
no,
talking
sir.
about
Sir?
Baichung's father. Okay, what?
So can I say something?
Let me explain first, Kamya. Okay, then you can speak. Okay, so next it says and 29 years older. It is talking about, if you read the full sentence, it is talking about Baichung's father only. Okay, so Baichung's father is 29 year older than Baichung's. It means the Baichung's age, Baichung should be 29 years younger than Baichung's father. Okay, so can we write it like this, 2x minus 26 and then again minus 29? So that will be the age of Baichung's. Okay, so these are the three ages. The Baichung's grandfather that we have considered as x, then Baichung's father is 26 year younger, so it means x minus 26, and then Baichung's is again 29 year younger than its father, so it will be x minus 26 minus 29. So we have all three ages now, and then it says the sum of these ages is equal to 135. The sum of the ages of all three is equal to 135. So we just have to add up all these three, and that should be equal to
135. So can I say something, sir?
just hold a minute. Okay, so this is equal to 135. Yes.
Sir, आपने कहा कि हमने x
Your voice is very low, Romania.
So Baichung's के father
Voice is very low. Please speak loudly.
Sir, yes sir.
Yes.
सर आपने कहा था कि सर बाइचुंग्स की फादर हम x ले रहे हैं, बाइचुंग्स के फादर की एज
नहीं,
x
बाइचुंग से ग्रैंडफादर को x ले रहा है मैम, यहाँ पे लिखा है ना मैंने.
Oh, okay sir.
It is written here.
Yes sir. Okay sir. Sir, we will find the value of x.
Okay, so answer and Vikas, is it clear to all of you how you got this equation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you have to add this three. So I just put the minus sign here. You have to add here. Okay, so you just have to add this three and find what will be equal to this. That will be equal to 135. So find x, all of you. Please solve it and find the x.
Divided by 3 is equal to 56x is equal to 56. Check it again. So x is equals to 46.
Sir, 46.
So Baichung's father
46.
age is 46.
Okay,
Correct?
let me see. I'm
it
not
correct?
sure about this. So if you add all these three, this we will have x plus x minus 26, and plus this 2 will get added. This will give 40 and 55 will that will be equal to 55. Okay, so x minus 55, that is equal to 135. Now this 3x will be get added. So 3x, and this will be equal to 50 and to 70 minus 81. That is equal to 135. So 3x is equal to 3x will be equal to 135 plus 81. That will give us 6 and 8 3 5 1 6 8 3 11 1 1 216. So x will be equal to 3 7 ja and 3 2 72. Yeah, x is equal to 72.
Yes,
So
grandfather
that is the age of the grandfather. Okay, Now you have to find all the ages. Okay, what is the age of each one of them? So now find the Baichung's father age and as well as Baichung's age.
So Baichung's father age will be
So father
sir,
age will be
72
72 minus
29
26.
is
Okay,
equals to
and the
46.
Baichung's age will be minus 29 again. So that will give us Baichung's age.
17 years.
Yeah. Okay, so that was our question number 11.
Yes.
Now we can complete the question number 12 also. So let's move to the question number 12. Yes. So question number 12 says the 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times of his present age. So there is one person only, that is Ravi. Okay, so let's consider the present age of Ravi bx. So the
BX.
present age of Ravi bx. Now
X.
15 years from now, it means
X plus
it is
15.
talking about the 15 years from later
After
from
15
now.
years.
So 15 will get added in this. So
X
15
plus
year later, 15 years later, its age will be x plus 15. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now what it says is first line again. If you read first line again, it says 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times of its present age. So x plus 15 is 4 times of x, right? Because its
4x.
present age is x, and the 15 year later its age will be x plus 15. So x plus 15, okay, will be 4 times of its present age, that is x.
X. So, sir,
It
we
means our
multiply x
equation is
by
x
4.
plus 15 is equal to 4x.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is our equation. So you
Linear
just
equation.
have to solve this equation and find x.
3x, 3x by 15. So, can I?
Yes,
So, 5. X is equals to 5. Ravi's present
x
age is
is
5
equal to
years.
5. Okay, so we are getting x is equal to 5
5.
years, and that is its present age,
Present
and
age.
that we had to find here. Okay, so we have completed up to question number 12. Okay, now let's do the question number 13 also. We have time here. So let's complete the question number 13 also. So question number 13
We can
says,
do two more questions.
if you read the question number 13, it says a rational number is such that when we multiply it by 5 by 2 and add 2 by 3 to its the product. Okay, so let's consider the rational number. We have to find a rational number. So let's consider that number be x.
X.
Let the rational number be x.
Vx.
Rational number be x. So rational number we had considered as x. Now first line, if you read again, that it says the rational number is such that when you multiply by 5 by 2, so we have to multiply the rational number by
5 by 2. So then we get to 5x
so we have
by
to
2.
multiply it by 5 by 2 first.
2.
And then it says and add 2 by 3 to the product. So this is our product, and we
Plus
are
2.
going to add 2 by 3 into it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it says that the product then you will get minus 7 by 12. So
12.
this is equal to minus 7 by
12.
12.
So this is our linear equation.
So this is our linear equation. We just have to solve this x. Solve is
Yes, sir.
4x. So solve this. Try to solve this for find x.
Yes, sir, just a minute. 5x plus 2. LCM.
उसके बाद वो करके
Okay, so what we have to do here, you can take this 2 by 3
Sir,
left
x
side.
is equals to. Sir, can I, sir?
Tell me the answer. Have you got the final answer?
Yes, sir.
So if we take 2
Sir,
by
x
3 to the
x
left
is
side, we
equals
will
to
have minus 2 by 3.
x is equals to minus 1 by 2. The rational number is minus 1 by 2.
Minus
Minus
1 by
1 by
2.
Okay, so everybody getting minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 is the answer here. Okay, that is right answer. Okay, so we have completed up to question number 13 today.
13.
All of you, please revise all the question up to 13. Okay, all the and try to attempt this remaining question. I think 3-4 more questions are here. So please try to attempt remaining question. We will discuss the remaining question in the next class. Okay, but please
Yes,
revise
sir.
all of this 13th question. All of you must revise. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Sir.
Then that
Bye, sir.
was for the today. Let's.
Bye, sir.
I'm ending the class now. Thank you, all of you.
Bye, sir.
Bye,
Stay healthy,
sir.
sir.
Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.